Hey, what is up guys, Rock30 here, and I am playing Dark Souls 3 like I said I would, which is super fun. Alright, so, I have played a lot of Dark Souls. I think I have like 400 hours on it now. But anyway, I thought that people might like to
indeed.
hit that yeet in Dark Souls 3. Anyway.
It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital, Yon the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
So, yeah, I frickin' love the story of Dark Souls. It's so good, except for 2. Nobody likes 2. Anyway, let's just hit that yeet as, sorry, I'll stop saying hit that yeet. Let's set our name to Rock30. Age? Okay, cool. Mature, I guess. We're gonna go deprived. Because he has the highest base stats. And we're gonna go with them black fire bombs for what we start out with. I mean, I could go like knight or something, but do you see how his like faith, intelligence, and those are all low, and he starts out at level 9? Deprived starts out at level 1 with 10s and everything. So it's the best all-around class. You can basically go into any skill tree or way of playing that you want. You can respec later, but honestly, it's just easier to go deprived. You have kind of a difficult early game, but that's kind of whatever. So, let's do the Dark Soul thing and face detail, similar face. Actually, you know what? Let's do one of these. Nose size. Here we go. Oops. There we go. Oh. Oh wait, nose to forehead ratio? Definitely nose ratio. Face protrusion? Definitely concave. Vertical speed? Alright, which one do I like more? I like that one. Like narrow. Does this face go up? Or should it go down? I'm saying up. Alright. Just, oh yeah, that makes his nose bigger. So, we want all that. We want that. Let's make, let's just do, one of these. Okay. I'm kind of going for the pale man from, Pan's Labyrinth. Don't ask why. Let's just, like, give him a tiny chin, you know. This is just how life is, you know. Sometimes you're born with a tiny chin. Remember that guy Leafy is here? Yeah, sometimes you're just that guy. Cheeks? Yeah, let's get rid of those. Nostrils? Let's take them down. Nostril size? You already know what's up. Nostril width? Heck yeah. Nasal size. I like it. Okay, so nose ridge. There we go. Ah, yes. Should we have it low? I'm liking up more than keeping that. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, seems to me like we've got a demon on our hands. Any way that I can make the nose bigger? Here's what we could do. We could just spam this, like a lot of people do. Let's see. I don't like how far out his mouth is, you know. I don't like that, so... Oh, wait. Form emphasis? Yeah, definitely weak. Definitely weak. Oh, we're already at weak. Oh, God. Okay. Let's see. Is there a way to... here we go. These weren't all the way at 0 like they're supposed to be. Oh! Let's get rid of those cheeks. Like I said. I didn't do this correctly. You know, I just kind of slid through it. I didn't pay attention to the quality of it. Yeah, eyes. Yeah, alright. There we go. Alright. Perfect. That makes his nose slightly bigger, so I like that. I'm gonna keep that low. Bridge protrusion. Let's do one of those. Alright. Oh, no. There we go. That makes his nose smaller. I don't like that one. Alright, well, I think that this is perfect. Oh god. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Alright. Let's do it. So we start out with our real nosy boy here. Hey, where are my tooltips? I need them tooltips in the loading screens. Got that bing bong from the tower that we heard about in the intro. I like that edgy rise out of the, I'm not gonna read all these are just tutorial. I like the edgy rise out of the, coffin there. Oh my god, literally, first attack. It's a little loud. I think I'm gonna... Oh yeah, you can just get a good look at her character there. Here we go. Alright. Cool. So there's an item over here. I think it's like a... I don't remember what it is. Oh boy, 10 souls. I love it. So, you start out with a cudgel or a bludgeon if you're uncultured swine. And a little shield that's completely useless because it can't parry. Anyway, so we're just gonna go around and backstab these guys. Sorry. He was sleeping, I should probably just leave him alone. There we go. Those death screams are a little too loud for me. See, the issue with a lot of my videos is that the audio isn't, like, it's not equalized. Like, either I'm super quiet, the game's super loud, or the opposite, or just everything's too loud. But, you know, that's just life. So... you should know if you rest at a bonfire, you get all your health and Estus back. Your Estus are your healing things. You can get more, but right now I only have 3 for my Estus. And Ashen Estus flasks, those are your mana. I'm thinking about going for a Pyromancer build. And I'm thinking like Pyromancer Strength? I don't really want a dexterity build, but I think Pyromancer and Strength would be pretty fun. For Pyromancer, you... Oof. Oh my god, what am I doing? For Pyromancer, you go into Wisdom and Intelligence, instead of just Intelligence. Or no, Faith and Intelligence, my bad. I'm thinking a little too Dungeons and Dragons-y. Anyway, I just wanted to get those extra fire bombs. And down there we have an item, but I have no Estus, and I don't want to go into the boss with no Estus. I'm going to rest again. Fill it back up. I'm gonna be backstabbing, like, a lot of NPCs. I am planning on doing PvP, eventually. Since I don't have any DLC, because I have no money, once I get to Anor Londo, that's where most people try to do PvP. So, let's get on into this boss. Call an ambulance for this guy. He's got a big old sword sticking out of him. Anyway, we can get a few cheeky hits off while he's getting up. Ludex Gundyr, my boy. The man, the myth, the legend, Ludex. So he's... Most bosses are like really slow. The hard ones are like fast and irregular with their attack patterns. I can get a few downed hits on him. So now he goes into his second form, which is vulnerable to fire bombs if I can hit him. There we go. See that? See all that health? It just melted. I don't really have too many issues with any bosses in the game. I mean, like, the dancer is kind of difficult, but that's just because I usually use fat strength builds, and she's super fast, so it's hard to hit your things. Anyway, first boss beaten, first try. I'm really glad that I didn't... Excuse me. I'm really glad that I didn't embarrass myself and get killed. But hey, first try. Ooh. Anyway, so the reason I'm going back is, number one, to get that item that I missed. I didn't jump to correctly. And I'll also, I'll tell you the... Actually, I have to come back this way. I'll get that later. Also, the other thing is a surprise. So, yeah. It's back down this way. You might notice that I skipped out on a path to the left. And that's for a good reason. Basically, this thing can one-shot you, and pretty much, well, maybe two-shot you. But since I killed the boss, now I'm embered, so that means I just have a bit more health. Now it'll three-shot me with most of its attacks. It'll still one-shot me with its roll. But anyway, here's Crystal-y boy. Look at that. Look at that rock hard. Sorry, I'll stop. He'll one-shot me with that attack. So basically, a strategy with pretty much every, like, animalistic boss, just get behind him and smack him in the nuts. I'm not even kidding. Oop, that's... Oh. Because that'll work almost every time. So with this guy, he keeps his head down low, so you can smack him in the dome a lot. I'm not seeing the attack that he can one-shot me with. But if I do enough damage to him in the head in a quick enough time, it'll stagger him, which lets me do a riposte, which is that thing where it, like, locks me in and smacks him in the head a few times. That also happens when you parry. I don't have anything that I can parry with. I mean, like, I can do it with my bare hands, but then I'll use my weapon art. And this shield, it can't parry. It charges. Anyway, so that's that. I actually died of that crystal lizard quite a few times whenever I'm fighting him, but not this time. Wow, I didn't even get hit once. Holy crap. Cool. But basically this weapon art, it's Warcry. It changes my, oh, that's the regular heavy attack, and this is the new heavy attack. It actually doesn't do any more damage. But actually I think it might do a tiny bit more. That's just because Warcry, or its weapon art, gives it a little bit of a damage buff. That's why I used it right before the fight with Gundyr and the fight with the lizard. Yeah, Titanite Shard. Titanite shards are what you use to upgrade things. For special weapons, you use Twinkling Titanite. And for boss weapons, you use Titanite scales. That's what I got from that crystal lizard. There's only a certain amount of Titanite scales in a certain area. So, it's good to get everyone you can find. Oh, and to get a weapon to maximum, you need a Titanite slab. Which I think there are only 5 per playthrough. But anyway. This is your number 1 enemy in Dark Souls 3. You just can't, like, open up doors, like, quickly at all. You murder giant, like, deformed goo monsters. Yeah, but you can't open a door. It's just beyond your skill. So also, if people are blocking, and you break through their block, that staggers them. You can do a riposte. Homeward Bones let you go to either Firelink Shrine or the last bonfire you rested at. Come on, get out of there. I have 7,000 souls right now, so that's a good few level ups. Get away from me, you're not my real dad. Anyway. My sister is making egg rolls, and I really want some, but Firelink Shrine time. Let's do it. This is Firekeeper Bay. Sorry. A lot of people say that the Firekeeper is waifu material. You know what? I think my character is waifu material more than the Firekeeper. Anyway, let's talk to her. Sorry, I skipped through her dialogue.
I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
Cool, so you level up with her.
Then take...
Again, I skipped it. I'm just so used to skipping everything. So, I'll need intelligence and faith. Luck? It's absolutely useless in every single way. I'm kidding, but it's mostly useless. I don't have any spells right now, so I'm just gonna pop a few points into strength and health.
Farewell, Ashley.
Cool. So over here, this is the lady where we buy things. I always skip through the dialogue. It's a reflex. I'm sorry. Here's Andre.
I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
So, he lets you do stuff with your Estus. I can either decide I want more mana, flasks, or health. I just want health. I can reinforce weapons with those Titanite shards and infuse them with gems like fire gems, dark gems, sharp gems, heavy gems. Anyway, this boy, he's a guy. He deserted the Farron Legion. He's cool. He's a dragon-obsessed nerd, though. Anyway, I'm not going to talk to him or anyone else in the shrine right now, because I'm probably running low on time. Pop up here. I'm going to do a little exploit. First try. Usually you'd have to pay 20,000 souls to buy a key. But, whatever. I'm not a big nerd. Anyway, so we go over here. Ooh, lag. No, I do not want to fall. Why is it doing this? No. What? No! What? Dark Souls! Why? Oh my god. Alright, guys. Well, I'll be back when I load this back up. Alright, guys. I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know why Dark Souls is being a little piece of garbage right now. Anyway, let us continue. I'm not gonna listen to that. You can read it. Whoa. Anyway, so this is Pickle P. Pickle P Pumperum. You can trade shit, and it's super fun. Let me see. How do I unfavorite? Okay, yeah, I know. You like it. You like the firebomb. Chill. There. You can only give him certain things. I think you can give him a homeward bone. Yeah. So over here, there's an Estus shard. That's how I get more Estus. Over here, there is a secret wall. And you hop on over to here. And you open up this chest. And then there's a silver serpent ring. This gives you more souls when you kill things. And it's really good. So, there are engravings on the back of all these thrones. And I just realized that I'm not even close to being out of time. So, let's talk to everyone.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver, no need to be coy. Have a closer look.
Okay, so this boy right here, I have no clue who he is, because I think he's kind of boring. Anyway.
Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords, as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus.
So, I don't know why he's a Lord of Cinder, but he's the only one who actually came back. So we're gonna kill him. So he'll come back, it's fine. Now, and then we get the skull ring, and it provides no benefits whatsoever. It just makes you easier to be detected by enemies. So that's fun. He'll come back, he's fine. So a lot of people are confused why none of the lords come back to their thrones. Well, it's because being burned alive fucking hurts. Anyway, so.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions.
Gives me
We're
conniptions.
talking true legends with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
So this guy, he's mega depressed. So there are 4 lords that didn't come back to their thrones, and there are 4 unkindled. Technically 5, but I think 2 of them count as 1. There's this guy, he's meant to kill the Farron Abyss Watchers, and he was actually part of the Abyss Watchers. The Onion Knight, he's supposed to kill Yorm the Giant. I won't spoil anything about him, because he's awesome. And Henri and, what's his name? Her friend. They're supposed to kill the Blob Aldrich. The Blob, not the person in the Blob. And So that kind of only leaves us, which a lot of people think that the character you play as is supposed to kill King Lothric. Not really kill, but basically kill. You just kill him, you cut off their hand or something, bring it to the throne, and yeah. The linking of the flame is, yeah, I don't know. You just kind of jump in the fire and then it kills you. You guys should seriously watch a bunch of Dark Souls 3 lore, or Dark Souls lore videos, because it's super fun. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to her. We can sell our souls to her instead of doing the animation, because it's faster this way. I'm going to purchase a parry shield, so that we can parry. Then we're going to equip it. We're going to reinforce our Estus real quick. So now we have 5 Estus.
What? Pretty.
Cool. 5 maximum. It's pretty good. And also we're embered, so we have a bunch of extra health. And we're gonna go kill Swordmaster. He is harder than the boss and the Crystal Lizard. So I'm gonna cheese, and there's a really easy way of doing this. You just use the war cry thing, and I had to sneeze. Use the war cry, and then you just spam your heavies at him. I mean, it usually works. And then you run away like a little bitch. What? No, don't parry me. No, you can't do that. I don't like it. Get away from me. And this is why it's not that, like, he's super difficult, like, mechanically. No, he's fine. It's just an AI. It's just he does so much damage. You can get the Uchi Katana from him. I mean, ooh, Uchi Katana. Yay. But there is an even more cheese way that I could do this. I could just drop down from that ledge that I was at earlier. Do a plunging attack. If you don't know, this is a plunging attack. And it does a lot of damage. There is another way that I could even more easily trivialize this guy. It's parry spam with the dagger. But, dude, we're not in France. There's only so much cheese we can do to this guy. Let's hope that we get this first try again. Nope. Well. Oh yeah, this tree that looks like a guy, it's a giant tree. It drops seeds, and then you pop them when you get invaded by people, and then it makes the monsters in the area attack the invader. I'm not trying to jump up there. I'm trying to jump onto the ledge. Okay, game. And this is why I was so surprised when I did it first try. Oops. Hey, there we go. Okay, cool. So, what we're gonna do is... I did not say okay Google to my phone. Please... Okay, I didn't mean it that time either. So, you can go do a thing to your Google bot. Anyway, plunging attack. Hurrah! Cool. Get away from me. Shit. What? No, you don't get to do that. You're an AI. No winning. Stop it. Damn it. I'm really bad at fighting this guy. Bro, I can't even parry an AI. How bad am I? That's a parry. And I'm out of Estus. Hello? He's just gonna frickin' parry me! Alright, so... I used to be able to do this better, but since I can't, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. I'll kill him later. I mean, he has a dexterity weapon. I don't really need it. Anyway, oh, fun fact. After you kill him, you can summon him for boss, which is kind of neat. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this episode here. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like. Tell me if you would like to see more of this fine fellow. Look at them eyelashes. Sorry. Tell me if you'd like to see more, if you would. And, yeah. We'll see you later, guys. Peace out.